Hi, it's Jenny. I've just got this video from Royal Caribbean and I am super excited to watch it. You'll probably know that Royal Caribbean are building a new ship. It'll be launching in January, Icon of the Seas. And this ship is unlike anything that we've ever seen before. It has a neighbourhood on the ship which is designed for young families. Perfect. I'm super excited to take a look. I've just got the video now. I've not watched it yet, but I thought maybe we could watch it together. Let's have a look. This starts with the build of the ship so you can see where it's up to, and I always find it quite amazing really to look at cruise ships that are partway through construction. Just the size and how they put it together, it's pretty amazing really, isn't it?
On this episode of Making an Icon, it's all about Surfside, a brand new neighborhood on Royal Caribbean's Icon of the Seas that's made for young families from end to end. Here is where moms, dads, kids, and yes, even grandparents can spend the entire day making memories together and enjoying themselves without compromise. What does that look like?
Does that just look like heaven? I don't know about you, but wow, that is for me. Even on a normal standard cruise ship where you've just got a pool, it's so much fun, but that, with all the slides and the play areas and the different colours, it just looks incredible, doesn't it?
And how is it coming to life? Well, let's find out.
Let's find out.
Icon is going to be the best family vacation in the world.
Okay, sign me up.
And you can't have an ultimate family vacation without a purpose-built neighborhood for families. And so Surfside really is the embodiment of that.
Surfside is completely, absolutely, exclusively designed, created, built, and delivering an experience for mum, dad, and kids. Younger families make up quite a large, significant proportion of Royal Caribbean guests, and we see that number increasing over time. And so this is a space that's very much dedicated towards a younger family.
Going to the research, we knew that families wanted to stay together through the course of the day. In order to be able to do that, we needed to make sure that there were experiences within that neighborhood to bring that to life. And it also tailored to the different generations.
The inspiration for Surfside is that not only do we all love to be kids at heart, but as we talk to all parents that are traveling with children, it's this idea of not wanting to compromise while on vacation.
We do, and I love how they've got the play area and then there's like deck chairs all around and seats, so you can just sit there with a drink while your kids are playing on the play area. Everyone's happy. Perfect. Well done, Royal Caribbean.
So we wanted to create a neighborhood that really encompassed kids' activities. So it kept the children entertained, it gave them a fantastic vacation experience, but the parents didn't have to compromise their experience.
Everything about Surfside makes it a new kind of neighborhood that's never been seen before. It's a destination in and of itself, dedicated to young families and where they can spend the whole day. What came next in dreaming up Surfside was a tall order.
Can you imagine working in this place where you have to design that? It just seems like the best job in the world. I don't know what that tall lady's doing with the rubber ring, but let's take a look.
Creating the perfect combination of ways to stay and play for adults and kids alike.
The must-haves were connectivity to the water, variety in food and beverage, as well as play. It's colorful, it's vibrant, it's bright. It's reminiscent of a surfer town. That evokes a lot of fun and imagination, but it also evokes this place where you can relax and just hang out, be close to water.
It's a place you can spend the entire day, whether it's having pools for adults or pools for kids.
Oh, look at that. See, this is perfect for hot weather, isn't it? Can you imagine? Because sometimes, you know, if you cruise out of the US, around the Caribbean, it can be a little too hot. So if you can always be knee-deep in water, perfect. Brilliant way to cool off. And it looks like there's a lot of shade there as well, which is good.
Whether it's having restaurants and bars for adults or bars and restaurants for kids, You're able to have endless experiences through the course of the day.
Oh, can you see up on the top as well, the slides and stuff? That might be a separate video, but if we want to watch that one as well, let me know in the comments and we'll see if we can do that too.
We wanted to create kind of this family cohesion to really make it an amazing family neighborhood. And so you've got 3 great water experiences all right next to each other.
Look at that. I love what they're doing with this video, how they show where the ship is now and then superimpose what it's going to look like. It's so clever.
You've got Splashaway Bay, which is the best of our kid water slides and water features. You've got Baby Bay for much younger kids. And then you've got what's called Water's Edge, which is the pool pressed up against the glass in the very back end of the ship. And so that has created amazing water spaces for families finally to hang out together.
We did want to bring some of the features that were very popular from Oasis class, and one of those was the carousel.
Look at that carousel. It's got pineapples, it's got giraffes. That looks like the best carousel I've ever seen.
Very classic kind of experience for the family.
You have endless play options from the carousel to the arcade, a playscape. So it is the perfect location to bring all of these very different experiences into one environment where all of those could live together.
On Surfside, we've really tried to make sure that all the things that are intuitive to families are close to it, meaning Adventure Ocean, Social 020, which is our teen space. So it's truly been designed to make sure that everything is connected. No one needs to leave their experience to make sure someone else is okay, and to make sure that we've balanced everyone's family fun.
That's really good how different things are together, like the teen spaces. On some other ships, sometimes the teen space is kind of hidden away at the other end of the ship. Not too bad on a small ship, but if you think you've got maybe a 12, 13-year-old, it can be a really long way for them to go on a massive ship. So keeping all the family stuff together is a really good idea.
Part of thinking through every detail of the ultimate family neighborhood is the reality that in one family alone, there are all kinds of tastes. When it comes to finding things to eat and drink in Surfside, it's about making that easy for everyone, for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and even for brunch.
Oh, let's talk about the food. See, my kids are super fussy eaters. I'm the vegetarian and I'm vegan, so yeah, finding somewhere we can all eat together is tricky. I'm sure it's the same for a lot of families, so if Royal Caribbean can nail that, that'll be good.
We've reimagined the family dining experience and placed those experiences within Surfside, right there next to Splashaway Bay, right there next to a deep water pool. So you have Surfside Bites. That's a quick grab and go. Then we've got Surfside Eatery. Think of that as all the family favorites from your Windjammer offering, but down to Surfside, so you never have to leave the neighborhood. We have a new specialty restaurant, Pier 7, kind of casual, boardwalk eatery.
Then you also have our Lemon Post Bar. Our Lemon Post Bar is the first ever family-oriented bar, not only in the cruise industry, but also in the vacation industry. So you're gonna be able to enjoy everything from tropical cocktails that we already know our guests really love, to lemonades, mocktails, tropical drinks that are essential to a pool day.
After a day well spent, there's a home away from home for every family on Icon. Only steps away from Surfside are new rooms made for families of 3, 4, 5, and more.
This is brilliant because for people who have families of 5, it can be really tricky. And if you have to get 2 cabins, sometimes it can end up costing twice as much for a family of 5 as it does for a family of 4. So being able to have 5 people or even 6 people all in one room is absolutely brilliant. And I love that they've done that.
Whether staying in a family infinite balcony facing the ocean, or balcony, an interior, or a suite in Surfside.
Look at that. Everyone gets a telly in their bunk bed. Oh my days.
Parents and kids have their own areas to kick back and living spaces to come together. Plus, everyone has a view.
If you're designing the best family vacation in the world, you want rooms that define that. Families are looking for their own space and also the ability to connect within the room. So we've put that all into our thinking around these new rooms, such as the Surfside Suites.
We have the Surfside Suite, or it's new to Icon, and it'll have a kids nook where you can close it off so the parents can have that privacy, but they still can be looking at what the kids are doing in there.
That is such a good idea. 'Cause some people's kids do go to bed early, even on a cruise. I mean, mine don't. But I know some do. So for people who want to put their kids to bed and then they've got, you know, a few hours then to stay up, watch a movie or whatever in bed while they sleep, that's really good.
The kids are going to be able to look out and see the fun that's happening in the neighborhood that was created just for them.
And that is a really good idea as well, I think, to put the family rooms there near the family neighbourhood. This is a ship for everyone, isn't it? It's not just for families. So some couples maybe don't have kids. They don't have to stay there. They can go and stay at a different area of the ship where it's quieter.
The Family Infinite Balcony is really an elongated module from our Infinite Balcony staterooms that just has its own family catered design. We have a split bath.
Split bathrooms are brilliant. So not many ships have these, but yeah, having your shower in one and your toilet in the other, it doesn't take up any more space, but it just makes it so much more convenient if you want to go to the loo when someone's in the shower. Brilliant. Everyone should do this.
So that families can have more flexibility. The kids have their own little room. The Infinite Balcony can convert into its own cinema with a little projector.
If you're gonna have the ultimate family neighborhood, you've gotta have the ultimate family living space. The ultimate family townhouse is a 3-story townhouse with slides that move you from decks.
Isn't that every kid's dream, having a slide from your bedroom to the living room? And Royal Caribbean have nailed it.
And direct access to Surfside.
Usually our Ultimate Family Suite
Look at the slide!
is located within the suite neighborhood, but we knew that this suite needed to be on Surfside. We have new fun experiences. We have a better than ever cinema with karaoke. It even has its own patio with its own games to play out there. Families can leave their patio and go directly into the pool, or they can have their own kind of private space within their patio.
It's like the perfect location. It's got a gorgeous ocean view. It's at the very aft starboard side of the ship in Surfside, and it's got every single possible feature that you can imagine would be a hit with young families.
The moment families walk into Surfside, we hope that all kids say, wow.
They will. I'm saying wow.
Just feel alive. 1, 2, 3, 4. With everything from a kid's aqua park and a pool where adults can lay back to festivals, activities, restaurants, and even a bar, Surfside has families covered all day, every day on Icon of the Seas. It's the world's best family vacation after all, and there's more where that came from. Stay tuned for next month's episode of Making an Icon. I just feel alive.
Love it. What do you think? Bit special, isn't it?